Oh my gosh. Man, that's terrible. I'm gonna fix this real quick. Wait. Okay. That's the same thing. Oh my gosh. There we go. Okay. Ay. I still have problems with that. There we go. That looks beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. That looks fantastic. I can't believe that actually looks good. Oh my goodness. Looks good. Oh my goodness. Okay, everybody. So sorry about that. I'm still trying to set up as usual. You know, good old GTG, just trying to set things up. Oh my goodness. So, I clicked the wrong button. No. Darn it! On click. My phone's stupid. I got this like blue cell phone that you can get at Dollar General. You know, it's cheap crap. Like I bought this phone for like $30. It's crap. It's garbage. Alrighty, so this video today I am going to be trying to read off your guys' chat. So if you guys have any questions, you know, I can answer them live, or I can answer them later. So feel free to comment at any time. I highly do appreciate it, especially for my friends and family that are watching this and support me doing this from miles away. So thank you. But last year I had made a video that it is my last video ever, and it was actually true. It was going to be my last video ever. And I got to, just recently I got back into my account, and that's how I'm able to do this today, because I forgot like all the passwords. I literally had to think. Okay, that's something that is new to me, right? I'm just kidding. But I had to think about, you know, the old passwords and everything, and I finally got in, and I saw some messages that were left from all the way back like in 2020, and it's 2024, y'all. So it's crazy to see that and know that. It's just crazy. So but I'm here now, and I'm here to explain what's been going on as we're kind of farming today. So I have, you know, I deleted all the old stuff, guys, like all the old stuff from like my previous videos. They're deleted. They're deleted, but the knowledge is right up here. So if you guys need me to remake them, I'm more than willing to help. But last year I said it was going to be my last video because life took a hold, and it's true. Let's go ahead and rewind the clocks back to 2020, when I was creating Roblox games around 2018 to 2020. Around that time, it was definitely a different era, let's just put it that way. I was fresh out of high school. I graduated in 2019, February 6th of 2019. I graduated 2 years earlier than my original date. A lot of people say that's smart. Me, I'm not smart. I just, somehow you say one thing and I'll know it and I'll do it. Like I was fast. I was also homeschooled, so you know, instead of, you know, you guys going on summer vacation, I did like not a whole nother school year as well. So keep that in mind. I'm not smart, but I did, you know, I know hard work when I do it. Now, one thing also around that time is that when we were creating Roblox games, a lot of people said that I scammed you. scammed them and all this other stuff, and that is not necessarily true. There's a couple of users, I can't remember their names, and even if I did, I still would not mention them, that I guess I promised 1,000,000 Robux at one point. And I saw this on the message board, and the person got deleted. However, this person was not very polite, and got mad about the whole situation. And I was like, okay, first of all, if you work for me a year, I could probably give you 1,000,000 Robux, okay? In about a year's time. Let me just phrase that right there, okay? So if you're going to want to work for me and you do an actual good job, I will give you that rate. It's based on your experience, right? So, so these people were like, oh, well, this, and this, and this, this is the issue, this is not the issue. And I tried to explain to him, is like, hey, you need to work for me or actually do something. Well, this person didn't do any. So they wanted money up front, and I was like, no, you're not going to get any. And they went so beyond to the point to talk to my developers team, and they ended up trying to split my developers team up, and it failed, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong, someone fill in the blanks there, but that's basically what happened with that. And then right after that, we continued to make more of the Marvel Universe roleplay, which was very great. And then right after that, boom, COVID hit. I was so mad right then and there, because I had a job. I was making about $600 every 2 weeks. Back then, it was actually worth it to have a $600 paycheck, $1,200 a month to bring home and to pay bills. Now it's like you need a college degree and 40 years plus experience just to make bills meet. But back then, that's what I was. I started off in a call center, and I was actually with Verizon for a long time. Verizon's call center, giving money away. It sounds weirder than what it is, but to be honest, it was a job. Okay, and I worked there for almost a year until COVID hit, everything crashed, and my parents told me, you can't move your equipment inside the house, you're just going to have to quit. And that broke me down so bad, because all my coworkers were so great to me. I was the youngest person there, but yet all my coworkers were so nice to me. They were so great, and I loved it. It was a good community, and I cried, because it's like, that's all I knew, right? And so after that, after all this was said and done, I decided that, well, I'm going to move on to another job, right? And I did. I became a supervisor, gotten a few certifications, and I kept moving, kept working, kept hustling. A lot of family deaths around 2020 to 2021. A lot of family deaths. I lost 3 people in 3 days. I will never forget that. 3 people in 3 days. 3 people died exactly in a row, and I'm like, dang, that's a sign. And I met the love of my life around that time. It was August 28th in 2020 is when I asked her to date me. And she is as beautiful as sunshine. She is always glowing. You'll always see her have a smile or laugh kind of awkwardly. I love it. It's cute. Us men, we know what we're talking about there. But she, we ended up, starting to date and everything. So life just took a real strong hold of me. And I was like, okay, well, this is what, I want to get done. This is how I want to live my life. Because that's my family, right? That's my that's my bread and butter, right? So I ended up just saying, you know, I'm going to go ahead and let this go. And that's where most of my videos started slowing down, if you haven't noticed. And I saw that some people were upset about that. And I just got to say, is don't be upset by that at all. Please don't. Because, you know, everyone has life. Everyone has their own life that they have to get to, you know, and everyone's an adult. You know, in my book, if you're 16, you're learning how the fundamentals go. And if you're going on like 18, you're going to be learning how to actually do taxes and everything like that. And then by 21, you're on your own for me. So it's like that for me anyways. But no, so I am, you know, wanted to see how you guys had felt about that, because I know that a lot of people, you know, they get pretty upset when I left them with no explanation, and I'm sorry about that. I truly am. I really have no other way to apologize to you guys, because you guys have probably moved on with your lives, had different accounts. Honestly, I recently just got into my Roblox account. Like, I just started recently playing back, and I noticed that in memory of Stan Lee, you've been playing too. I noticed that the last time that you logged in was like early February of this year, so I do check everybody's once in a while, not because I'm nosy, it's because I wonder who still has an account and who doesn't. But no, so anyways, I am just, you know, I'm at that point where everyone needs to understand that my life is the way that it is. You know, I literally, moving on from 2020, like, I busted my butt and gotten better jobs. I literally started working on better jobs. Excuse me. Started working at better jobs, started getting a lot more experience underneath my belt, and just recently, last year, I almost made 6 figures, if not 6 figures, in an entire year. And I really wish I'd not quit the job, but the pay sucked, and, you know, whenever I was deployed, that's where I would be making my money. I would be making $2,000 a week, all expenses paid. And that's why I was like, you know what, just forget about it, you know. I need to go on and do something else that makes more money. So, and I did. I got on with State Farm. This is not sponsored, but there's some proof right there, and if you don't believe that, well, here's a lanyard from State Farm. Okay, they don't throw this stuff out there, they really don't. So if you still don't believe me, I'm not going to turn around the camera because my name tag is right up there. I was a claims associate hybrid for State Farm, taking phone calls, and then there's a State Farm hat right over there. So but anyways, I made a bunch of money over that time, and I slowly started to forget about my friends online, and I'm sorry about that. I left you guys hanging so bad, and I got in a lot of hate for it. And let me tell you something, is that I am sorry. Oh crap, hang on a minute, hang on, my controller just fell off the thing. That's why it went wonky. Okay, I am sorry to all of you guys. You guys were good to me, and I was good to you, and I just left you hanging. Master Chief, you especially, I saw your messages, man. You missed me like a bunch, and I'm so sorry about that. But here's the thing. One thing that I will say is that if you want the studio, Gripply Studios, to go back to its former glory, if in memory of Stan Lee, or Aqua DX Gaming, whatever he wants to be called, to step forward and come talk to me, about this, because I want to know how he's doing. I want to know how you're doing, and see if you want to communicate, to see what we can come up with. Because I can't get into my Discord anymore under Grip Tire Gaming. I cannot. I'm underneath a new name now, so message me on Roblox or something and I'll give you the information. But other than that, no, this video is just purely apologetic. I'm just farming because I kind of want to see where I left my farm at, in all honesty. And I see that I left it in shambles. Like I had, whoops, I just detached the trailer. Like, I just realized that I had placed herbicide down and it is bad. I'm gonna have to plow all this stuff up. But yeah, so that's what's going on with me, guys, is that I just want to make sure that everyone's okay and doing great. And legitimately, I had gotten married. If you haven't noticed, I have a ring finger. And for all you skeptics out there, yes, this is a ring. This is my original wedding band. Okay, and it bent so bad because I used to work in into a warehouse. I would be delivering like 1,000-pound fridges and stoves and whatever appliance you named, and hooking them up, gas or electric, and so yeah. And for the people that still don't think that I've been married, there is a picture right there, look, right there, of me and my wife on our wedding day, and that is an actual printed photo of it. So, and we have a child on the way, and I already have a year-old daughter, almost 2 years old. Love her to death. I love her so much. I love everyone so much. So that's why this is going on. But currently I am looking for a new hobby, or try to get back into my skills, because I want to build. I don't necessarily know how to program. Okay, I suck at programming. Okay, I'm done programming, but at the same point, I'm going to try my best to make something, and make something good. And then if people are wanting to join us back, I'm willing to go ahead and do that. Join us back into this whole thing. I'm not asking anybody to do any work, unless if you want to. But you know, if you want to be an admin, I can make you an admin. In fact, if a complete random stranger just walked up to me right now and said, "Hey, I want to be an admin," I'm interviewing you, figuring out what kind of person you are, and then from there, we just might put you on the admin team. So if you, like I said, if you're wanting to do this, let's do this. Let's make this happen, guys, because I want to make a hobby and just turn this hobby into possibly a career. Because right now, I told my wife the other day, is that I need a career. I don't need a hobby. You know, I need a career. I'm done, you know, trying to help others and hardly making a buck in this whole thing. So I'm going to make something where I'm not making any money and then turning it into a giant hobby. And then that hobby will turn into a career. So I'm trying to learn how to do that, and have multiple income streams, so then I can make it somewhere in this world, thanks to Joe Biden. Sleepy Joe. So literally, the dude literally paid all of our taxpayer dollars to something else. I'm so mad. That's weird. So my right ear, this thing right here is not working properly. I don't know why it's not. It's typically it works, but I don't know. Ever since I hooked it up to VR, it hasn't been working. I think it might be a wire that's not properly connected, because whenever I turn my head a certain way, it kicks on. So I think it's a wire that's kind of just a tad bit disconnected. But anyways, that's all what I'm going to be explaining for that today. Be sure that if you are interested in making some games or being an admin, please let me know. I know that you guys probably don't watch these videos anymore, but hey, I'm putting the message out there the best way I know how. Legitimately, I'm not trying to rebuild my YouTube channel, because all those past videos are so freaking cringy that it makes me want to vomit sometimes, in all honesty. And I've matured a lot since the last time that you guys saw me. But anyways, guys, I hope to see you guys later, and peace.